Alright, so welcome back to another diving session. Today, we had some taco action, but this drop right here was just a quick little test drop. I saw a pile of fish on our way out. As you can tell, the water is really dirty, so we were still super shallow. But I thought maybe we test the luck, maybe an uhu, or maybe a goat chilling in this pile of fish. But unfortunately, nothing was there, so kept it moving. Alright, so this drop right here, I was actually following that same pile of fish. They were actually swimming out, so as I was going out, so it was pretty cool, so I could follow them. But I ended up coming across a really nice shelf, and I was really hoping there were some empachis under here, so I came to go check it out. Took this tree prong. I really wanted to eat some empachis this day, so came down here to check it out. But unfortunately, the shelf was not as good as it looks from the surface, and there was really no empachis, so I was on my way back up. Alright, so this would be the first taco of the day. Small little guy. Came down there just to see if he'd tickle him out. But he had like the weirdest hole ever. It like went tucked underneath, like it was a crazy hole. So I was like, you know what, screw this taco. I gave up on him and just called down. That was a small one anyway, so. This drop right here, we got out a little bit deeper. As you can tell, the water kind of cleared up. And there was a pretty solid pile of fish swimming around. There were some good sized goats. There was also a nice one milu, so I came down here to see maybe one of them would decide to come in. So I hit the bottom, trying to find a nice place to tuck in, kind of hang out. Doing a little bit of scratching right now. Did some dusting. Kind of looking what's out there. Did a little more dusting. The pile of fish is moving closer and closer now, so that's a plus. Right here, you see this Moana Kali coming in. Comes across the screen. I look at him. Then I just realized it's a little bit too small, and I let that one live. Alright, so this drop right here, we were swimming around the taco flats, and I found this little like flat reef thing. And watch this. I hit the bottom, and there is just menpachis for days. Unfortunately, a lot of them are small. And right here, you see that gigantic eel. So I kind of really didn't want to go in there and mess with them. So I was just trying to like stay on the outside, you know, pick off one. And if the eel rushed me, I still had a little bit of room to kind of fend for myself and shoot him. But the big ones after that eel scared him, kind of tucked away and wasn't able to. I got this one, but not a huge one. It's a nice little one. Alright, so this drop right here would have been the first keeper taco of the day. A really nice solid one. I apologize in advance if there's any background noise. It's kind of like in the afternoon and everybody's home, so. But solid taco, as you can see right there. It's at the top of the screen as I'm on my way down. I was super stoked to find one out here and to kind of just, you know, boost my confidence, because we were swimming around for a while and I wasn't really finding nothing, and I thought, damn, I done lost my taco eye. But ended up coming across this toad, and that would have been the first taco for the day to put on the stringer. Alright, so this taco right here, funny enough, as you can see all that line right there in front of me, we're actually grabbing a jug that someone left outside, and the taco was literally sitting right underneath the jug. Pretty cool, pretty epic to find a taco and claim the reef at the same time. This drop right here, I was actually dropping down for this pualu right there, as you can, that just darted to the left. So I'm kind of like working my way down. I really wanted to get something to like fry up. And especially on the 3-prong, I wanted to get something cool. So there was one that went underneath this crack, and I was thinking maybe I'll go for this one. But I ended up seeing this one. So I rotated over here to the one that I know. And I peeked my head underneath, and sure enough, he's sitting right there. Line up with the Kai spear. Stuck him right there. It was a bad shot. Like I said, it was rushed. And, you know, I just was kind of hoping it would hold. But if you watch the 3-prong in a second. So right here, boom, he kind of like does that, and I thought maybe an eel grabbed him, but no, he actually wiggled off and he was out. So right there he is on the right side of the screen that just popped out of the back of the hole, and he swam to the other one. You'll see him again. He'll swim away and watch when I go down to get 3-prong. So I'm kind of breathing up, and I'm telling myself, okay, I'm gonna go down there, get the 3-prong, and then I'm gonna move over to the hole that I just seen him run to, and I'm gonna try to stick him again. Because you never want to wound the fish, but sometimes you, like in this case, there was nothing I could do. Right there, he's going across the screen, and I'm thinking, oh damn, maybe he'll dip into this hole, but nope. Homeboy dipped on out, and as you can see, he's really healthy. I stuck him like high in the back, so really didn't really affect him. He was really healthy, and he swam away. So. Alright, so this dropper here, I was trying to shoot this fat Opelucala, but homeboy didn't want nothing to do with me, and he was out. Right here, I saw him turn, and I thought, oh, maybe I get a chance, but nope. That boy was long gone. This dropper here, you can see the Pananu sleeping. I thought he was mine, bro. Watch this. I have no idea how I missed that at all. I am heartbroken, but I ended up losing that Pananu, unfortunately, and trust me, I spent 4 hours trying to find him. Couldn't find him. This dropper here was on our way back in. Found a taco in its hole. Solid taco. Not anything big, but still a really nice one. This dropper here, I was following this lie. I was actually gonna shoot him, but he never presented me a shot, and I was like, if he presents it, he presents it. If not, oh well, let him live, and he got to live. So this drop pretty much in, or I'm pretty much almost in already. And I ended up finding 3 tacos back to back to back. So I found this one right here. Tried taking him out of his hole. Small little guy. Came up for air. And swam a couple feet and found another one. Just chilling. So it was pretty cool. Again, like in a 1.5 pound, 2-pounder. Nothing real big. Perfect for bait. So perfect little bait taco. And then this would have been the last taco for this dive day. We were pretty much in, as you can tell by the water on the reef and all that. We were pretty much on the reef already. But ended up finding one right here. The swell kind of threw me. Found this one. Ended up taking him out. And then yeah, like I said, this would have been the final taco for that day, and for that session. And stick around for day 2. Alright, and this is day 2. We got Thaddeus and Thor with us today. Pretty much just went out just to go and see what we could find. Just jumped in. Water's kind of dirty, but get ready. We'll see you guys when we get on the outside. Alright, so this drop right here, we kind of just swam straight to the outside. Try to find some cleaner water. As you can clearly tell, the water is not significantly more cleaner, but it's a little bit more cleaner than the inside. Right here, I'm just taking a breathe up. I'm gonna do a quick little warm-up dive. So head to the bottom. Not really expecting to see much. I mean, there's a little bit of fish swimming around, but I didn't really see anything like any game fish or anything worth shooting. But I decided, you know what, first dive of the day, let's just take a warm-up dive before we do see something good, and I'm not ready for it. So took a dropped on that a little bit deeper side of the ledge just so that I can get a better handling and a little bit better placement. The camera angle is a little bad. I apologize, didn't really notice it till after, but hit the bottom, did some scratching, did some dusting, Kind of just trying to see where I'm at this day with the breath hold and how comfortable I am on the bottom. School of pelucalas came rolling through. I was thinking about picking one off, and then this little milu comes through. And then I was like, maybe the old milu can get smacked. So right here, he does a pass again. Line up on him just to show that I could have took him right out, but ended up letting that one live. So it was a cool little warm-up dive. This drop right here, we went a little bit more out. Again, the water still didn't really clear up, but we're just gonna try and make it happen. Took a drop on a roy, because Brother Roy's giveaway was still going on when we took this dive. So I was thinking, oh, maybe I can get this roy. Saw him dip under the shelf, and you know how it goes when they go underneath those things. You don't ever see him again. And right here, I just decided to abort mission, that it wasn't really worth going all the way to the bottom and trying to look for him. This drop right here, I had my one band loaded. I unloaded the other band, and I ended up finding a Pananu. You'll see him in a second. I kind of chased him here, and he's right there at the front of my gun, on the right side of the rock, kind of swimming back and forth. And I was gonna shoot him. Like, it's a really nice sized Pananu. I was thinking about it. I got down here, lined up on him, and then I was like, Then I saw him swim over there, and I'm thinking maybe he'll hold up. And I'm going to try to see if I can get Thaddeus or Thor to come over here, and, you know, maybe one of them can get him. Because I've shot a lot of them, so try to get them on one of their first Pananus. So I kind of come up right here, and that's what I decided. So right here, Thaddeus is above me, and I took the drop to kind of show him where it was, because he didn't know exactly where the Pananu was. So I took the drop to kind of show him where it was. As you can see me pointing it out right there. Lucky enough, instead of just holding up, he actually like sat underneath there and camouflaged himself. So he was just chilling, wasn't really moving. There's Thaddeus next to me right now. He's kind of trying to figure it out. You'll hear me call him to talk to him in a second.
It's sleeping. Huh? If you want it. If you want it, shoot it. If not, let it go. Huh?
On the side of the rock?
Huh?
Or is it in the middle?
It's right. You see that little crack?
Yeah.
It's right underneath it. If you get closer, you'll see it's fins moving. It's pretty good. It's not a big one, but it's not a small one.
So right there, he asked me if I should shoot it. I said, bro, if you're gonna eat it, shoot it. So he decided to take a drop on it. This is funny. This is like really funny. So he goes down, and I'm like, oh, nice. He's gonna pluck this thing. He lands pretty much directly. The fish is in front of his head right now. I don't know how he doesn't see it. He's looking at me like, where is it? I don't see it. So this drop right here, I asked him if he was ready. I would go down there with him and show him where it was. So I took the drop. This time I'm going to go all the way to the bottom and actually show him where it is. You'll be able to see it. If you look at the front of my gun, it's like a little bit of different color against the reef. He's kind of just chilling right there. And he goes down. And then in a second here, you'll see. There, he snaps on it. He finally saw it. And then he comes up and then he takes a breath. And then right here, the drop. They finally seal the deal. He knows where the fish is at. He knows what he got to do. Takes a drop on it. Kicks me in the face with his fin. Right here, I'm like, I'm going to go out in there and get some film. So boom, did a little duck dive just to get a little bit better. A little more close up. And for everybody that's about to be like, why did he just blast his gun into the rocks? He has one band. So it didn't really, it really had no power behind it. But nonetheless, he stuck a really nice Pananu. As you can see, it's a solid one. And I was stoked. He was stoked. There's a way to end an epic, epic day. And right here, we're on our way back in. Like I said, Brother Roy's giveaway was still going on. I ended up running into this really, really, really big Roy. He's swimming with this pualu. Took a drop on him. And this one actually let me close the gap really, really. Like, I was close. Boom, pulled the trigger, and I don't know what happened. I think my shaft's bent. I don't know, could be excuses, but that would have been the final shot of the day. We called it from there, and we headed home. Thank you guys for watching the video.